to love their husband.
So the Bible is saying that our women in today's time need to be taught how to love their husband. Sis, you need to be taught how to love your husband.
I love my husband.
You feed him pork? Do you feed him pork? Do you feed him pork? That's what you do. You're killing it. So how you know? Now I know you didn't know before today.
I never feed him the stuff because I don't eat pork and he do.
Well, you just add on to it. You cooking it for him, man.
No, I don't cook it for him. I don't tell him. I don't cook it and I don't bash it.
She don't eat.
What about them shrimp?
Yeah, she go down on them.
What about them lobsters? The crab? What about that catfish?
He bash. I don't bash.
For they hear thy words, but they do them not.
So don't just let this word go in one ear and out the other. Because I know sometimes your husband tell you something, you like, I ain't listening to that nigga. Don't let it go in one ear and out the other, sis. Who that dude right there is? Come over here. Who that dude right there is, man?
Bring it out.
Jesus.
That's Jesus? So when you, just answer this question. When you lay down at night, get ready to pray, that's what you see in your mind, huh? Just be honest with me. What about you, sis? What about you?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, man.
That is the picture that was
Yeah, it was implanted in our mind. You too, sis. I'm gonna read something to you before you go, bro. Give me the. Then I gotta read something to you, sister. I want y'all to leave. Give me that Revelation 1.
Yes,
read that.
Revelations chapter 1, verse 14.
Listen up, bro.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Does this man have white woolly hair? Read.
As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet like unto fine brass.
Bro, what color brass is? Brown. So his feet brown, like polished brass, brown. I know the sister take off her shoes, they'll be brown. Keep reading.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Now, sis, when you burn that chicken, what color is it?
I don't burn my chicken.
When you burn that chicken, what color is it, sis? When you over there arguing with your husband and it's in there frying.
Oh, it's burnt.
It's burnt. What color is it?
Black.
Black. Christ is a black man.
That's right.
You burn anything in the furnace, it turns black. Got that, bro? Christ is a black man. He's not white. Understand that. And then the things that the officer was bringing out to y'all about what Eve learned in the garden. She learned from another nation, another man. Right. What about Christmas? Who do we learn that from?
Bring it up. Man,
what about Thanksgiving? Who we learn that from? What about the 4th of July? Who we learn that from?
Easter. Ain't no rabbit egg. Ain't rabbit egg.
That's right. Ain't no rabbit egg. Rabbit don't lay eggs. No. Ain't no Cadbury bunny.
No, ain't no Santa, no smoke coming out no chimney.
That's right.
My chimney finna get.
Well, what about New Year's? What about New Year's?
I don't know how I feel about New Year's.
Why you don't? Who made that up? Did the Bible say anything about New Year's?
No.
What about your birthday? Why you celebrating your birthday?
It's only because you're born.
Huh? What the Bible say you gotta celebrate your birthday? They don't say it, do it.
No. I ain't found that no.
We learned that from these other nations.
All right.
Go back and give me Proverbs 8 and 4 real fast. I'm gonna show y'all something, sis. Okay, because you gotta understand this. You gotta be dealing with a man of God.
Before you finish, I thought it was you supposed to cry when a baby's born instead of you don't supposed to rejoice. You're supposed to rejoice.
So if you crying when he's born,
you're supposed to rejoice when a person go home.
So if you crying when he's born, why do you celebrate his birthday?
Why?
Read that.
Proverbs chapter 8, verse 4.
You ready, Malachi?
Unto you, O men, I call. And my voice is to the sons of man.
Who God talking to? So in your relationship with your husband, who should you be listening to? 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 4. Start at verse 3. I'm just going to reiterate some things, sis. You ain't got no husband yet, do you?
She gonna get one.
You looking for a husband though, right? All right. Now.
So I got to follow basically what y'all.
Yeah, you got to keep God's laws. And this is something that we wasn't taught before. Y'all understand this? Now I know y'all all heard about the pants, right?
Can I ask you a question?
Y'all all heard about the pants?
What about?
Y'all all heard about?
Y'all said we can't go buy nothing?
Say again?
I ain't got no food at the house. I gotta get some food for supper.
Okay, let me show you this. You said today. You said today.
We don't want to buy nothing.
Let me show you this.
I know they hungry and tired out.
Exodus 16. Cause see, this is the thing we gotta do. We gotta start preparing things.
Yeah.
What you gonna eat next week? You don't know.
I'm not supposed to look into next week.
Who said that?
You gonna let next week fend for itself.
Okay, let me show you this. Let me show you this.
I live day for day, baby.
Exodus chapter 16, verse 23. And he said unto them, that is that which is the Lord hath said. Tomorrow is the rest of the Holy Sabbath.
So it's on Friday, and you know tomorrow is going to be Saturday, which is the Sabbath, which you can't cook on, right? You got it?
We supposed to buy it Friday. No, you
Can't cook on Saturday. Can't buy it on Saturday.
You supposed to buy it Friday, baby.
Read it again.
Yesterday.
And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath said. Tomorrow is the rest of the Holy Sabbath unto the Lord.
So it's on Friday. He said, hey, tomorrow is the Sabbath day. What you got to do? Keep reading.
Bake that which ye will bake today.
So whatever you want to eat for Saturday, you got to cook it Friday before the sun go down. Read.
And seethe that which ye will seethe. And that.
So it says seethe, that means boil. So if you want to boil you some turkey necks on Friday with some corn and potatoes, you want to boil that on Friday?
Say he just called you
I got some turkey necks at the house. That's
See
what I'm
that?
trying to do. Boy, I'm trying to get some corn.
Say he just called you out, bro.
You got to do that yesterday.
Y'all scared me.
Every day, bro.
No, we telling you the truth, sis.
Y'all done stopped me, got me over here. I got them turkey necks at the house.
No, hey, listen, you can't cook them
I
turkey necks
just
today,
found out.
sis.
Don't even do it today.
You can't cook them turkey necks today. You
I'm
got,
for real.
you got to go.
See,
And
that's
listen,
what the
when
point-
you get to the house, you take that ham out of that refrigerator, throw it away, and you got some turkey there, ain't you?
Yep.
You better eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich, sis, today.
Say this the
You ain't
Lord
supposed
way
to be
you come
cooking
in, you
today.
ask the Lord to forgive you.
No, why you gonna ask the Lord? Lord,
Because
I'm
we got to eat.
finna go over here and do this. I want you to forgive me. No, come on, we can't do that,
I
sis.
just
know
learned
you
today,
was
though.
doing it
I'm
before you
I know.
gonna start like working
Listen,
on that.
Is it gonna hurt for you not to eat nothing today? Is you gonna die? You ain't gonna die.
When we was young coming up, my mom used to say we fast a lot in our house.
That's right. Ain't
So
nothing
we
wrong
had
with
no
fasting.
food.
So that one fasting come in right
Ain't
there.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Go ahead, y'all might as well go ahead and fast today,
Fast.
sis. Them hot dogs you trying to cook for them kids, don't do it.
But my phone,
You know they got pork in them too, right?
I ain't got to cook no hot dog, baby.
So you can't cook nothing today, though, sis. You understand that?
We cooking today.
Keep reading.
Now, let me stop playing.
And that which remaineth over, lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
So you gotta lay that food up. You cook it on Friday, that way you can eat it Saturday. Like you can make some tuna salad, put some eggs and onions and stuff in that thing. On Friday, then you can eat some tuna Saturday, or you can get some turkey.
Okay.
Like
Thanksgiving, you know, I cook the day before like that.
Thanksgiving.
He just told you
Well,
that's
I'm
not
just
a
saying, like I
holiday.
cook on Thanksgiving. I cook a lot of food. So Friday I can cook my food like that, and then I can eat it Saturday though.
Yeah, but you can't warm it up.
Oh, I love cold food.
All right, that's you know, like you fry some chicken that Friday. When you get up there Saturday, you eat that chicken cold straight out the refrigerator. You know, back in the day when I was growing up, they would leave the stuff on the stove and it just be room temperature. They ain't had to put it in the refrigerator. But now you leave that stuff out right now, it may be spoiled in the morning. And that's because of the way they're feeding us these food. These food that they have for us is GMO. It's not right. So we gotta prepare ourselves. Y'all understand that? Give me that 1 Corinthians chapter 11. I'm gonna show y'all something. Then I'm gonna let the officer come up. Sis, you say you're gonna be looking for a husband, all right? You gotta be keeping God's commandments. What about the pants? So you gotta come out the pants. Y'all understand that, right? Now let me ask the question. I'm finna get a little personal. I grew up with sisters. I got a mama too. And a lot of times I remember they had these jeans come out named chick jeans. This was back in the 80s. Y'all remember that? You probably don't remember that, sis. I'm an old man. Chick jeans. But our sisters used to get them. Before that, they was wearing dresses. But after they started wearing pants a lot, they had to go to the doctor a lot.
Right.
Because their pH level had changed.
Yeast infection and stuff.
Right, yeast infection and things of that nature. Because they're not able to breathe. A woman, her body part needs to breathe. The womb needs to breathe. No, listen, a certain kind.
Look here, man.
You're not supposed to wear pants. You don't understand.
That between you and your husband, sis.
A woman, I'm just saying, I wear panties. A woman don't supposed to wear
But you understand the process why she should have on a dress.
Right.
Because it can flow.
Right.
Read this.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ. And the head of the woman is the man.
So who the head of the woman? That man. That man that you look at, you like, oh, he ain't nothing. He ain't this. Well, when God called him and he started keeping God's commandments, you see these young brothers out here? A lot of us young out here. I'm not necessarily young, but I feel like it sometimes. But I'm 49.
Oh, shoot, they ain't had that. My husband's 64.
Right. So at that man at that age, he deserves your respect. You understand that, right? Keep reading.
And the head of Christ is God.
The head of Christ is who? So we got God, Christ, man, woman, and children. All right, go to Titus chapter 2. I think let's come up off. Titus chapter 2, verse 6, I want to think. Age woman, read that. Titus chapter 2 and verse 6. Because you women can teach, but guess who you need to be teaching?
The church.
Keep reading.
Titus 2, verse 6. Verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
So you got to be in behavior as becoming holiness, meaning you got to be holy, separate from what's going on in this world. Yep. Read.
Not false accusers.
Now false accusers. You know how our sisters is. Yeah, you heard so-and-so did such and such. Gossiping. Keep reading.
Not given to much wine.
Don't be giving too much wine. Don't be going with the wine. Drinking, what's the name of that wine, that new thing they doing nowadays? Port. What they call it? Taylor Port. Don't be on the Taylor Port like that. Don't be on the Mad Dog 2020. The night train. Keep reading.
The aged women likewise, that they be in behaviors becoming holiness, not false accusers.
Not false accusers.
Not given to much wine.
Not much wine.
Teachers of good things.
So the women got to be teachers of good things, read.
That they may teach the young women.
So the old women supposed to be teaching the young women. Listen, sis. You're not supposed to be doing your husband like that. You're not supposed to be feeding them kids pork. Right. Matter of fact, go in there and change them clothes before you go to Walmart. Don't go out there with all your assets out. Right. Read.
That they might teach the young women to be sober.
To be sober.
To love their husbands.
So the Bible is saying that our women in today's time need to be taught how to love their husband. Right. Sis, you need to be taught how to love your husband.
I love my husband.
You feed him pork?
Do
you feed him pork?
Let me just stop you.
Do you feed him pork?
I don't feed him.
Guess what you're doing? You killing him. So how you know? Now I know you didn't know before today.
What if he kills himself? Because I don't eat pork and he do.
Well, he just adding on to it. You cooking it for him, man?
No, I don't cook it for him. I don't tell him. I don't cook it and I don't buy it.
Yeah, she don't eat it.
What about them shrimp?
Yeah, she go down on those.
What about them lobsters? Them crabs? What about that catfish?
He buys it. I don't buy it.
Keep reading. So the women need to learn how to love their husband. Read.
To love their children.
How does a woman be pregnant for 9 months, push that baby out, and she don't even know how to love him? We got to be taught how to love these people.
Right.
Because what that, like he was bringing out to you earlier in the book of Genesis, she was learning from somebody else. They didn't teach her how to love their kids. Oh, get this baby this pork hot dog. Matter of fact, he got ADHD. Give him some medicine. He can't be still. That's what they told us. That's why it's important for you to congregate so you can learn how to love your children. If we don't know how to love them, what's going to tell us? This Bible.
Rivers of living water.
Hey, I see you watching the video. Let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Matter of fact, won't you like, subscribe, and share. IUIC Mississippi Burning. Like, subscribe, and share. Even comment.
You are now flying.
Southwest. Seasons changing, we go harder. Barely can sleep, I hit the streets, I got my guard up. I know we probably did some things that we not proud of. That's why the Father had to leave us at the bottom. But I ain't tripping cause he got us. We on a mission, time ticking on that timer. Taking the kingdom ain't no secret, bro, we got us. Cause ain't no respect without power. Rise and shine, early grind, recognize I'm certified.
Well, my husband and my daughter looking at me crazy because now I'm on the food, trying to watch what we eat, and they think I'm bad crazy.
You got to. You got to because you love them. And you got to teach them this word. Because y'all been up here listening for a long time. And I don't listen. Read that. Zeke, you don't love this song?
She on 15
Ezekiel 33:21.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 21. And it came to pass in the 12th year.
What I'm looking for? 31.
Sorry. Verse 31. And they come unto
Come on, bro, get it right.
And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people.
So y'all coming up, y'all listening. Y'all sitting before us. Read.
And they hear thy words.
Y'all been hearing the word. You gotta take off them pants, gotta keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments, gotta love your husband, gotta love your children. Y'all heard this, right?
But they will not do them.
Don't let this be y'all when you just hear it and then don't do it. Keep reading.
For with their mouth they show much love.
So you show the Most High God love with your mouth. Yeah, I love the Jesus. I love Jesus. I'm saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Spirit. Y'all heard that before?
Yep.
Have you ever said it before?
Yep.
Keep reading.
But their heart goeth after their covetousness.
Read.
And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song.
So right now, this sounds good to you. What we read, what we teaching you, it sounds good. Kind of like Gladys Knight. She can sing real good, right? Luther Vandross, he can sing real good. Keith Sweat, Whitney Houston. Don't let this be just a song from Luther Vandross or Whitney Houston. Read.
And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument.
So when you hear people play good on the saxophone or whatever, it sounds good, right? That's what this word is doing to you. It sounds good. But don't just let this be a lovely song to you. Y'all understand that, what I'm going into? Keep reading.
For they hear thy words, but they do them. For they hear thy words, but they do them not.
So don't just let this word go in one ear and out the other. Because I know sometimes your husband tell you something, you like, I ain't listen to that nigga. Don't let it go in one ear and out the other, sis. You got that, sis? Did that make any sense to you? Does that make sense to y'all? So you hearing this word, you got this opportunity because it may not be another opportunity. You may leave here and something happens and you done messed up. You say, I ain't listening to them niggas in purple. Y'all understand? I understand what you're saying.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is